Guys, this video you're about to watch has greatly, exposed Wike in no small ways. You see, Wike was a governor for 8 years. Guess what? I've heard this before, but this video, I didn't really believe it. But this video has really bring out the truth. Now, Wike never pay attention to human capital development, not at all. Teachers were not well paid. Schools were not attended to. He was only building bridges in some few places just to, you understand, for next election, you understand, to catch attention. But, our investment in youth, investments in education, it was not there at all. This video, please, I beg you to watch it to the end. You will pity, students in Rivers. You will pity them. Watch this video to the end. Imagine what he said is doing now. Hospitals, Peter Obi brought out hospitals, Our hospitals are dilapidated in Abuja, but Wike is trying to do some few roads and some few infrastructure just to push Tinubu for the second term. He has said yes, that he's working for Tinubu second term. Now, he's working for Tinubu second term, not working for the interest of the people. This is what you see between Wike and Fubara. Fubara keep on saying, Rivers money is for Rivers people. But what is the message of Wike? No, the next election, it doesn't concern this bad politician. The welfare of the people is not their business. But what they can use to get attention, you understand, to rig themselves into power, to clinch to power forever, is what concerns them. You can imagine, this is a state that contributes so much to the federation account, but neither the state government or federal government pay attention to the academics, of the people of the state. Teachers were not well being paid, or not even promoted. In the Wike era, how can such a state, such a wealthy and rich state, just told they will be schooling? We will have such a schooling in this kind of condition. Jesus Christ, this thing breaks my heart. This is not this is not imaginary children. I don't want to talk much again, please. I want to stop. Please let me give this a thumbs up. Try to share it as much as you can. Let the world see it. I beg you, watch this video to the end and let me know your take on this video. Thanks and God bless you.
Hello and welcome to Community Report. I am Dari Ido. Nigeria's level of education achievement falls far below expectations, especially considering its moderately high per capita income. The reasons are not far-fetched. Imagine attending a school where classrooms are falling apart, basic necessities are non-existent, and learning conditions are poor. That's the reality for many students, and that's how we got here. It's well established that Nigeria's education crisis stems from a complex web of issues ranging from inadequate funding and poor infrastructure to low teacher quality and security concerns. In this episode, we turn our focus to government secondary school in Eche local government in Rivers State. No rules, no toilets, no water, and the entire school has less than 10 teachers. It is supposed to be a place of learning, but now in dire need of help.
The education deprivation in Nigeria is driven by various factors, including economic barriers and socio-cultural norms and practices that discourage attendance in formal education. In northeast Nigeria, at least 496 classrooms have been destroyed and 1,392 classrooms have been damaged, especially in areas where there have been crises. But that is not the story of this school. It is a story of many years of neglect.
We came in here 2013-14 when Amici was the governor of Rivers State, and he recruited teachers, and they were posted here. Many of us, there were about 20-something of us that came when Mr. Benjamin Yenke was the principal then. We met him here, and that time there were about only 4 teachers. And when we came here, we were about close to 20-something. And the zeal of working, because many of us looked for employment for a long time. So when the job came, we took it, swallowed everything, plan and see how we are here. Many of us left the town, came here, like I'm from Ndash here. I kept my family in town, came back to the village here. I was living at Umudle Ndash, and we were here working. That period, we had some booth here, somehow manageable then, because it was covering us. The classes were there, we are managing it. But from time to time, you find out that the entire system, the entire structure was deteriorating annually. And our expectation was that maybe with time, the government will do something meaningful. We keep on coming. Many of us have gone. In this school now, I think we are about 6 or 7 that came by that 2020, 2014 that I see here. The rest have all gone. But personally, I'm here from Undash, so I don't really, community. Yes, my community. So that's why I'm still here. And nothing stops me from going out. That is my community. So what stops me from going? But I said no. If government comes for normal formal posting or transfer, I will bet. On the contrary, anything that has to do with me, say going out, no, let me stay until when government members to say why I'm transferring you, that's the time I will go out. So that's the situation we met here. But the worst is almost happening because even as I talk with you, if you are pressed here, you are into trouble because you are human. You don't know, no place. Come on, eat yourself, it's not there. No water to wash hand, common water. After teaching, sometimes we use water. You have to buy water. You have to buy water. At least you can use and wash your hand after teaching. So we don't have any option because our salary comes here. So we don't have any option than to come in.
So normally, what is there like? Isn't there like a budget for maintaining and running the school? How does it work? You know, how does maintenance and running the school
work? It's a state affair. That one we have little nothing to do there.
No. On what is the normal practice? Is there like does the Ministry of Education do they not put money for?
They do.
Like how does it work normally?
Normally in a state, budget is an annual issue, and every year there is an amount of money earmarked for either renovations or maintenance. If you watch UK secondary school, it's just the same structure before. But government intervened and gave that place a new look. If you go there now, you see that okay is a secondary school. It's the same, they are the same, almost the same age. And so I can't explain why Dash only is here like this. If you ask me, I don't know. If there was any money earmarked, I don't know. All I know is that all we do is come here and teach.
Okay, what about the alumni of the school? What about the alumni? Is there any
associations? I think I've witnessed up to 2 big associations who came sometimes who they said and buy chairs or something like that. I think that was earlier 4 or 5 years ago. I've forgotten the name of association. But as of alumni, I don't think there's anything that has alumni. I don't think. Yes. Apart from Ashe lights. If you see that structure there, that one you're seeing there now, sometimes through the help of His Eminence, I think I should attest to that. Yeah, His Eminence Chief BEND from he's a paramedic. That was a time because what we do that each time a new principal comes, we take the man to the His Eminence, what we call explain the situation for him. I know that roof is courtesy of Ashe lights and His Eminence. That's what has sustained this place like this. Apart from the community's effort, I don't think government attention has been even reached here to the extent that we'll see anything that can compare to that of okay.
At first glance, one might think it's abandoned, but it's not. The students are coming here. As the morning sun rises, our crew is on the ground for the early morning assembly.
My 2 daughters are schooling.
2 daughters schooling?
Yes.
Okay. So, as a parent?
So, there were 4 before I withdrew 2 because of the condition of this environment. Yes, because you can see that this building were built on 1977. You can see the long gap. The lifespan, everything, even building have lifespan. Human being lives has span. So, but I know that this place, the lifespan of this building has expired. So I don't want to take that chances of leaving my 4 daughters, my 4 children here. I had to withdraw 2 and leave 1, so that then I changed school for the rest 2. So because of the nature of this building.
As a parent, As a parent, we know that in schools they always have PTA.
Yes.
What's the situation with PTA here?
Yeah, the PTA is not actually in good terms in what is happening here. They've been trying their best, which I'm part of them. We've been written to government severally, but all to no avail. Yes.
So as a parent, what about the academic standards when your children come back home, when your daughters come back home? What their academic?
Yeah, if you talk about academically, they're doing well because they have a standard and qualified teachers here. Okay. But the area we have problem is the building. The atmosphere is not quite conducive. I want government to come to our aid by renovation. We want complete renovation. We want complete renovation because what bleeds my heart is that the fundamental assessment for good governance has been killed completely. But I trust the governor of this state now. We are going to enjoy full capacity of atmosphere in this community, in this school rather. This is part of the dining hall you are seeing now, but it has turned to forestry. This is part of the dining hall. That dining hall you are seeing there, this is part of it. I hope this is where they cook and pass food to the children over.
Nothing. It's now a bush.
It's now turned to a bush. Not even a bush, to a forest. You can see big trees all over. So our children doesn't have access to this side because of the fear of being taken by events like snakes and other dangerous animals. Because of the nature of this, the environment of this school, each teacher they posted to that school will put up a resignation or they put up a kind of transfer. So it's only limited teachers are here now, but the ones are here, they are trying now because you know that a teacher cannot take up to 5 subjects. So government should also look at bringing more teachers. But the students, we have surplus students. We have enormous students, but no teacher.
Surrounded by greenery and a beautiful landscape, from this area view, Government Secondary School in Dashi is slowly being consumed by overgrown grasses.
How are you doing? Do you live in the community? No. I come from Port Harcourt. Every day? Every day. So, how was the cost of course, the increased cost of very, very high for me.
The particles. These particles can be in the form of ions or it can be in the form of molecules.
Shattered roofs, no toilets and bathrooms, no water, and not enough teachers.
The volume is in what? Is in what? DMQ. And then the concentration, we are going to look at it in mole per DMQ. Mole per what? DMQ. Because this is the mass concentration. While this is the what? The molar concentration. So the mole concept will also lead you to understand that the amount of any substance that is present in a chemical substance can be calculated from what we saw yesterday, from the relative atomic masses.
We don't have a staff room. We don't have anything accommodation. We don't have office. It's as bad as we don't have water to wash hands. I'm not talking of if you are pressed now. A teacher after teaching, where to sit down and maybe write the lesson note or whatever, where you can sit and mark your reads. No, it's not. It does not. Look at it now. There's nothing. Okay, I will show you the place we were staying before. You will see it. So it's as bad as that. No office, nothing. We want to compare here to Kenya. Dash is a community. Government secondary school in Dash is at the same of the age to Kenya. That thing that people in there to Kenya let them replicate it here. That's my request.
What in fact? This is where here. So
Yes.
tell us what is happening in Italy that you want.
Okay, structural upliftment, that this government secondary school should be restructured the way they restructured OK. That's my request.
This is your staff room.
Yes. Yes. From 2014, when we all came here, we were here as staff. We are managing it. Until after a time, the roof went off.
Okay.
Yes. And it became a death trap. We tried through the help of the eminence and the shell lights. Somehow they managed and brought two from top. And the materials actually, it was not, though it was manageable there, but unfortunately it didn't meet the test of time. So after a while, they took it off again and water started pouring. You can watch it.
When it rains, what's the situation when it rains?
You can't stay here. You can't stay here. Very dangerous.
So when teachers are done teaching, when your period is over, where do teachers stay?
We hide there, over there. So about 3-4 years ago, when here became something you can stay, we converted to that place. That time there was a door here. So we now converted the other small room. That was it was managed because it's downstairs the principal's office. You understand? So if you watch through here now, it's just like a classroom or an office. The UBE they were using here as their office before the factory. So when the factory area, we converted it to our office. That's come here stay. But unfortunately, the roof, even the principal's office, went off. So you can't stay there again. No chair, nothing. So what we do now is that as you come to the class, you go and hide somewhere in the class. Do whatever you want to do. Teach, take your water, wash your hands. Maybe hang anywhere. At the end of the day, you go.
I'm looking outside this windows and I'm seeing like it's almost like a bush or a forest outside. Is there not a fear that maybe wild animals or animals that could actually, reptiles could come in?
Yes.
So who is in charge of taking care of the environment?
The environment is supposed to be the students at least level.
Okay.
But unfortunately, if you watch the number here, the entire area is affecting the intake of students. If you are a parent, I don't know if you like your students to study under this roof. But however, it's because the ones you say are all from Dash. So the decision to at least stay here from Dash is what is sustaining them here. So the principal, if you watch, if we close now, long vacation, before we resume, the place will be grown up because the place is already pushed. The principal's office.
Oh, show me your hand. Let's go to the principal's office.
Initially, we are using here, some of us we are using here, but when this roof came down, this place was converted to. It's unfortunate, I don't know if you call the mountain, the entire roof is too bad that nobody can guarantee any documents here, the safety of any documents here.
So when it rains, are you saying that when it rains, what's the situation there?
The place will be water everywhere, to be saturated with water, because there's no solid roof on top that will cover documents and materials. No chair. Look at the table. Look at the table. Look at the table. The table in this side. So when we are called upstairs for a meeting, some of us are here to write. So that's the table. If you call the principal, he will probably, maybe he comes, don't have the power to open here.
Dr. Sarah Chidebere Joe, a lecturer in Rivers State, shares a deep concern about the school's condition.
To survive in this life, you need what you are acquiring now. Probably not in these conditions, in better conditions, but I want to encourage you to take studying seriously and to be better. My name is Dr. Sarah Chidebere Joe. I'm a daughter of this community, this village, so this is home for me. The school built in 1977. The structure is really strong, but as you can see around you, no windows, no doors. Some of the stairways are caving in. We have close to 500 students here who, as a parent myself, I don't think I'll be happy, safe, comfortable to send my child here to study. And I think that's where we should begin to evaluate ourselves. What parent would be really happy to send their wards to school in this kind of place? I'm really sad and broken. But I do know that the government is aware, because a lot of attempts have been made at the state level, at the local government level. A lot of them have been here. And in my conversation with the people who teach here, and some of the students who are family to me as well, they've told me that a lot of persons have been here to visit and they've made promises, but nothing has happened. So for me, this is simple. It's really straightforward. I know, because I'm in the media space and I teach and I engage with the politics as well, the governor of the state as of today has vowed to deploy state resources for the benefit of River State people. I want to beg him, I want to plead with him to please remember the people of Ebelubundash, to remember this school and see what he can do to make this environment better. He should imagine his own children, our children. Think about what it would mean for a community like this to, abandon the size of an infrastructure. Look at the expanse of land and think about the possibilities that can happen here. Think about the future of our children and fix this place. Like I said, the structure is okay. It's just a bit of work that needs to be done. It's not just the governor I'm calling on. I'm calling on everyone who has ties to this environment, to this place, all of us. Because every child is our child. So please support, create the awareness, lend support, elevate, share this content. Talk about it everywhere until something is done. I'm calling on the House of Reps member, I'm calling on the senator, because I know that we have different layers of government presence with ties to this place. I'm calling on the Alumni Association. I do know that they're very well-meaning individuals, wealthy people who can tie their educational story to this place. I'm encouraging them, reminding them to think about not just themselves, but think about our future and see what they can do to make this place better.
The school environment, the structures, everything is highly dilapidated. They are in very bad condition. To me, I am using this opportunity to call on the first state government. He's a man that knows the quality of education and what it takes for one to be educated. And definitely, he will hear from us. So we are calling on him to help us. If this place can be reconstructed and be renovated, we will appreciate it. So that the students will sit comfortably and learn. But I see in a way that every learning environment have to be very comfortable and suitable. Here is not comfortable and suitable for